Hello and welcome to Always Elite. Today we'll be predicting the Impact Wrestling's Bound for Glory pay-per-view, which happens tomorrow. But before we do that, why don't you like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay up to date on all the news and predictions and everything else that I have to offer. Now, on to the pay-per-view. First match is the Impact Tag Team Championship match. It is the North, Ethan Page versus Josh Alexander versus Rich Swann, Willie Mack versus Rhino and RVD. Now, Rhino and RVD are the veterans here. They've been wrestling for nearly 20 years, if not more. Page and Alexander are the champs. They are the North and they are the champs. But Rich Swann and Willie Mack are very, very hot right now. I say that the North retains their title here. Just saying. Now, I don't follow them week to week as I should, but I do catch all the reviews and stuff on it. So, the next match on the card is the Collier Shot Gauntlet match. Winner to receive a shot at any title that they deem that they want at a later date. It is a 20-person gauntlet match. Entering at number 1 is Eddie Edwards, and entering at number 20 is Mahabali Shera. Also in the match is Rosemary, Johnny Swinger, which I'm assuming is Johnny Impact, Jessica Havoc, Jordan Grace, Kira Hogan, Cousin Jake, Raj Singh, Cody Deaner, Adam Thornstowe, wow, what a name, Luster the Legend, which is another weird name, and 8 more that are surprise entrants. Based on what I see here, from what I gather, I'm going to say Eddie Edwards wins from the number 1 position. Next, we have the intergender ladder match for the X Division Championship. Yes, I said intergender. Impact Wrestling has moved into that domain, and I think it's a good thing for them. It is Jake Christ, who is the champion, versus Tessa Blanchard, Daga, who you might remember from Lucha Underground, Ace Austin, Sabu, and Rohit Raju. Yes, I said Sabu. He has got to be a 30-year veteran by now. He is one of the craziest SOBs I have ever seen. Way back when, he had a nasty gash on his arm, and he put it back together with super glue. Yes, he did. Now, based on what's here, I'm going to say it's definitely not going to be Sabu. He's just there to fill a spot. I don't think Jake is going to retain unless the rest of his crew, OVE, comes in and helps. And I don't think it's going to be tested, although I could be wrong. I'm going to go with just a shot in the dark. I'm going to go with Daga, because he's very good at what he does. He's very, very good. Next match is the Knockouts title match. It is Taya Valkyrie, who is the champ, versus Tennille Dashwood, who you remember was Emma in WWE. Now, Taya's had the title for a very long time. I believe it's been over almost a year now, if not longer. So, and Tennille is a free agent. She is no longer contracted with ROH. So, that being said, I think Tennille wins here and wins the Knockouts title. Next is a 6-man tag between the Rascals, Desmond Xavier, Trey Miguel, and Zachary Wentz versus Dr. Wagner Jr., Aerostar, and Taurus. Now Aerostar, if you remember, he was in Lucha Underground as well. And Dr. Wagner Jr. has been all over for, I think he's been wrestling for the better part of 30 years. So with that being said, I'm going to go with the experience here and go with Dr. Wagner's team. Then we have, let's see, then we have Michael Elegant versus Nomichi Marufuji, and I'm sure I butchered that name. Now, apparently they had a story rivalry, and I'm assuming that was in New Japan or one of the Japanese promotions, and they brought it to Impact. So this may be the end of this feud, and I'm going to say Michael Elegant wins this one. And let's see, the next match on the card, which is a surprising one to me, it is Ken Shamrock versus Moose. Now, Ken Shamrock was a UFC fighter turned wrestler back in the 90s or early 2000s. And he left the wrestling industry for a while. And now he wants to come back. He is in his 50s, people. He is really, really up there. And he still wants to do it. He says he can still do it. Well, I guess we'll have to find out. That being said, I think Moose wins here only because I don't think Shamrock's going to have what it takes to beat someone of Moose's size. I just don't. Then we get on to the main event. It is the Impact World Championship match between Brian Cage, who is the champion, and Sami Callihan. Now, Cage has had the title for a while, and he claims he's unstoppable. And I believe that Sami Callihan is going to win the title due to his help from the Christ brothers. Now, I just say it's Sammy's time because he has never, as far as I can remember, he has never had a championship in any of the major promotions. Now, Sammy is very good at what he does. He's a very good talker. He's a very good wrestler. So, with that being said, that's the end of the predictions. I will see you back here on Monday to do the review. And I will also update you on some upcoming New Japan events I'm going to be doing. Until then, always be elite.